You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, May 27th, all the way through Friday, May 31st. There is such big stuff coming, especially with the big baby give back. I can't wait to unpack it all for you. If you have not, though, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss a thing. So on the most recent episode, when Eric was confronting Sloan, she told him about the baby, and then they're going to repeat it on Friday. So that's where we are going into Monday's episode. So Monday, May 27th is season 59, episode 196. And we have got Nicole Walker completely stunned to learn that Jude really is her baby. So remember, EJ's got somebody watching the apartment. He's got Nicole home with him. He wants to spring this big surprise on her as soon as he knows that Sloan has done her part. So Nicole's going to find out. We may have a little bit of it on Friday, but the bulk of it's going to be on Monday. Meanwhile, Harris Michaels and Ava Vitali leave Salem. They are going to try and track down Clyde Weston. And Xander Cook and Sarah Horton head over to see Maggie Kiriakis to share the happy news that they are indeed engaged. Plus, John and Steve finally get copies of Clyde's drug diary from Rafe Hernandez, and they are going to try to crack that code. Tuesday, May 28th, 2024 is season 59, episode 197. EJ and Nicole have their little bundle of joy back in their arms, and the spoilers say they are focusing on Jude, their baby, that they finally have back. And of course, that means that Sloan is keeping EJ's dirty secret, that is Eric's baby. I am excited about this all blowing up, but I don't think it's going to blow up quite yet. Very exciting. On Tuesday, we've got Judy Evans back. Bonnie Kiriakis has scenes, and it looks like she's okay with Teresa Donovan doing a little gold digging around the Kiriakis fortune, which is kind of interesting. Sloan Petersen has disappeared after revealing to Eric that basically she stole this baby all on her own because she's covering up for her co-conspirators. And Rafe and Eric are both very shocked that she is MIA. Stefan DiMera hopes that the new DA, Melinda Trask, will reopen Lee Shin's murder case based on the new evidence they found leaking Gil and Clyde to his slang. Meanwhile, Maggie talks with Alex about the importance of family and the two weddings that are coming, her wedding and Sarah's wedding. And of course, if the leak that I got is to be believed, Alex is going to have a wedding this summer as well. Wednesday, May 29th, is episode 198 of the current season. And we've got Stephanie Johnson really worried about Everett's mental health issues, and Chad is actually being supportive. And it's also interesting. I saw an interview with Galen Gehring, and he was talking about how Jada is actually also sympathetic because all the mean things she had to say about Bobby, she's kind of taking a step back from now that she realizes he has an actual diagnosed mental illness. She realizes maybe it isn't all like she thought. Maybe he wasn't just such a terrible douche, but mentally ill. We also have Marlena Evans and John Black there to comfort a very stunned Eric on Wednesday. Of course, he's reeling. He has lost his adoptive baby, and his wife has run off after confessing that she stole his ex-wife's baby. I mean, he's just devastated in 9 different ways, and hopefully he will get some sympathy from them. Marlena also talks to Jada Hunter about setting up an intervention for Everett, who continues to spiral with this DID diagnosis that he's got. And Lucas Horton decides to leave Salem as well and he goes with Ava and Harris on a Clyde hunting safari out to the wilds of Montana. Also, Steve Johnson is very close to finding Clyde and Goldman's hideout location. Maybe there was some notes in there, or he's figured it out some other way. Thursday, May 30th, 2024, season 59, episode 199. EJ DiMera may have lost his job as DA, but he is smug about everything else going his way. He has got Eric's baby that he is raising as his own, and he thinks he's going to be the new CEO, the full-time permanent CEO of DiMera Enterprises. So he is bragging to his sister Kristen DiMera about how thrilled he is to have his son back in his arms. Kristen can usually smell subterfuge, so I wonder if she is going to suss out the fact that he is a lying liar who's still lying. Meanwhile, Ava, Harris, and Lucas out in Montana are working on their plan to capture rogue Clyde and the skanky little officer he ran off with. And Alex admits to Marlena Evans, I'm assuming in a therapy session, that he did get back with Teresa Donovan and she is moving into the mansion with him. But oh, yeah, he's still banging Kristen on the side and showing no signs of stopping. I'm guessing Marlena is going to tell him it's probably not a good idea, but I don't know if Alex is going to stop. And Stefan offers Teresa a job managing the bistro. So she ran the magazine out of business. So I guess Stefan's going to see if Teresa can, run his bistro out of business. It's kind of weird offering a former drug addict a job managing a restaurant where they were running drugs through. It just seems kind of weird, but that's what we've got. Friday, May 31st, we're going to end the week on episode 200 of season 59. And Eric corners Leo Stark. He confronts him about the role he played in the baby swap and the lies and the cover-up and, of course, the blackmail and all that kind of stuff. And I just wonder how Leo is going to handle this. He's not leaving town, even though he did get a big payday, because we know he's got a new love interest coming soon. But I do think he's going to feel pretty bad about the way he's treated Eric with all these lies when Eric has actually been extremely kind to him. And Melinda Trask feels like she's being painted into a corner. And I wonder if for some reason EJ sniffs out that maybe she was involved in the baby swap, or maybe Sloan comes to see her and it's like, whoa, what are you doing? Because on Friday, Sloan pops up again and she and Nicole have a very ugly showdown, throwdown about the baby stealing and lots of other stuff. I'm interested to see if Sloan keeps her word and keeps quiet about who's really the father of Nicole's baby. Meanwhile, Jada and Stephanie talk with Everett, and each of their encounters with him leaves them shocked. Is that because he is Bobby Stein? We'll see. Those are all of the weekly spoilers I have for you for Days of Our Lives. Please subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on what you are excited to see, and come back soon because we are here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.